Well, yeah. So the bastard kind of officially finished a month or so ago, and we took it to the drag race. So that was kind of the last on the bastard, and for maybe since the start of the year, before I even finished the bastard, we'd already started planning the Mark II. The chat was going around about the Mark II from the get go, like, and so all these bits started arriving, like wheels and axles and steering wheels and all this crazy crap. Like, it's gonna be something special. And then the engine picked up the other day. Sort of arrived the other day, and we started pulling it apart. Well, bits and pieces to work out what was happening. And pulling the engine apart, got stopped in its tracks because the guy in work says to me, "Oh, were you at the lawnmower race at the weekend?" I goes, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He goes, "Lawnmower race." And he whips it up on the Facebook. I'm like, for fuck's sake. So it turns out a guy about 40 miles away from here, which is not that much, like, but he started his own lawnmower racing series, and it's going to be affiliated with the English ones and all the rest of that. It's going to be done properly. Rung him up, guy seems solid, and seems to be doing it for the right reasons. So I'm like, right, okay, well, fuck it, I'll build a lawnmower to your specifications, because the bastard's a little bit, it's fucking cheating, like, isn't it, really? And then this would be absolutely cheating, like. So we're gonna build one to his specs. So I says, when's the next kind of meeting? It'll be like 3 weeks. So I have 3 weeks from today to try and track down a lawnmower chassis to start off with a 12 horsepower Briggs and Stratton engine in it. I have a load of bits coming. Whether or not, I'll be able to use some of the stuff for this, but a lot of it's kind of out of spec. So I have a lot of stuff I ordered the other day. So this week will be try and find an engine, try and find a lawnmower chassis, and try and get these fucking parcels so the postman doesn't fuck off into oblivion with them. And yeah, that's basically where we're going to be at this week.
So what's the plans for this motor?
This, I've seen these boys in the States, I've seen these boys do fucking wonderful things with these. So it puts out 16 horsepower at the moment, but it's really restrictive. Like, it's got this little fucking tiny ass little carb, so we're gonna get shot of that. Got really restrictive air inlet manifold, restrictive as fuck exhaust. This is heavy as sin. It's just we're gonna strip it back to bare basics and build it up again with what it should have been built with, straight out of the factory. You know what I mean? Everybody should be sitting on a 30-40 horsepower lawnmower tractor. That's what nature intended. We don't want to see little exhaust restrictors and shit like that there. It's against nature. So all that shit is going out, and all the nice fancy stuff's going in. So if anyone in the States wants to sponsor me any stuff, yeah, totally. I can even just postage. That'll be great, like. So yeah, we're gonna the Mark II bastard is gonna be based on that there. It'll share kind of the same drivetrain layer as maybe like a, what would it be, like a Outlaw super modified or something like that there from the States, the way they do their lawnmower racers. And I actually I don't know that I'll modify it that much from those specifications. That's kind of the way I want my tractor to look anyway. So yeah, we're going to start off with this and build it up from that. But first, the legitimate racing tractor. No more bastards for a minute. Legitimate ones. Wedlock, all that nonsense. Do it properly. You know. White wedding. Right. See you in a bit.